Alright, hello everybody. Hello and welcome. How you doing? DSP here live on today's gameplay stream. Today is Christmas Eve. It is Friday, December 23rd, 2016. For some of you, probably already is Christmas Eve. But for me in the United States, we still got a ways to go, okay? So welcome to a few different things. First of all, the return of Pokemon Moon. Yeah, I know, it's been quite a long time since we've done Pokemon Moon, for two main reasons. First reason is because a ton of new releases came out this month in December, including Final Fantasy 15 at the end of November, and then we had Dead Rising 4 and The Last Guardian. That all kind of clumped up and came out right next to each other. Keep in mind, then we had Overwatch Christmas release and all of that, The Walking Dead. And it all released so close to each other that I ended up getting wrapped up with all that stuff, and finally, now that we're finally finishing all of that up, right, I'm wrapped up most of those games, I could get back to Pokemon. I always knew Pokemon was going to be the game that ended up being kind of the downtime thing, the side game, because I knew it was going to be an incredibly long, drawn-out playthrough, very traditional. You know, Pokemon really doesn't break the mold in any real way. And I always knew it was going to be for a specific viewing audience, okay? Number two, I have been sick for over 2 weeks now. It actually was Monday, 2 weeks ago, that I got this goddamn cold. And I've gone through all the symptoms, including sore throat and congestion, and now I've got this really bad nasal drip that just won't let up, and my throat is all messed up, okay? So, being that I've been sick, I said, gee, it probably is not a great idea for me to be playing Pokemon and doing all this, you know, reading all the dialogue and all of that and the text and everything when I'm sick. And I waited pretty much as long as I possibly could to get back to it. At this point, I've pretty much wrapped up almost all of my ongoing playthroughs. So I'm like, either I get back to Pokemon or I'm never going to get back to it. And the bottom line is, I've really enjoyed having fun with Pokemon Moon. I really liked playing this as a new Pokemon game, the first one that I've played in quite some time. And I was happy playing it and enjoying it. And then it went on hold for so long, I'm happy that I'm finally getting back to it, okay? So today's stream will be Pokemon Moon. However, I do have to ask that all of you please be patient with me, because as you can hear, my voice is strained. I am toughing through this. I'm trying to do as best I can. I may have to pop a cough drop here or there. You're probably going to hear nastiness. There's nothing I can do about it, okay? Right now, just to give you some idea, I woke up, and the first thing I did after I woke up and used the restroom was I popped a decongestant and took Robitussin. So I'm trying, okay? I'm really actively trying to tough through this damn thing. And keep putting out good stuff for you on a daily basis. So, this is actually only the second time I'm streaming Pokemon Moon. I streamed it once before on Twitch, weeks and weeks ago before the new releases hit. And now I'm finally coming back to it, alright? So, what you will see, FYI, in the next coming week, is there's going to be a balance of a lot of stuff. You know, today's Pokemon. Tomorrow is going to be my WWE 2K17 Holiday Fantasy Simulation matches. I do this every year. It's an annual event. And I'm very excited to be doing it again this year. So far, I've downloaded 60 created pieces. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to wrap it up and download the odds and ends that I left out for this. It's going to be 6 matches. There's going to be a King of Christmas tournament. There's going to be a Divas style match. There's going to be an exhibition Hell in a Cell. And then to end out the Fantasy Sims is going to be the traditional Christmas Holiday Royal Rumble match. It's going to be pretty crazy. I hope that you'll join me for that stream. If not, I hope you'll watch it on YouTube. It's pretty much some of the best stuff I put out all year. It always has some laugh out loud hilarious moments to it. So I hope to see you tomorrow, okay? Now, this Sunday, I'm doing something different. I'm doing an actual Christmas Day stream here on Twitch. It's going to be more of a chill event than anything else. A lot of people have been saying it sounds like it's going to be kind of like a Hate Live episode. In a lot of ways, it is. What this is going to be is on Sunday, I'm going to be here talking with you. about Christmas. I'm going to share with you the stuff that I got for Christmas presents. I'm going to share with you holiday stories and traditions from my family and my past and stuff like that. What I'd like to do is talk with you on stream, with the stream chat here, about your holiday traditions and the things that you guys and gals do, and share that and have a kind of a nice holiday discussion here on Sunday. I also have a house walkthrough that I'm going to play on that stream, okay? And, maybe some gameplay. We'll see. I'm not sure. If it is gameplay, it'll probably end up being something just like some Overwatch, right? Because they got that Christmas-themed stuff right now in Overwatch. Something that's chill and not super serious. Just something to have a fun couple of hours on stream. I don't even know how long it's going to last. It'll really depend on how many people show up and how much fun we're having. And some people have asked me, how's that going to work? Well, what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to stream it, and I'm going to have Twitch archive it and actually put it up as a archived stream here on my Twitch channel, and that's it. I don't even think I'm going to bother uploading it to YouTube, because I think it's not really going to be the kind of video that you would want to see on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's a chill, fun holiday celebration stream rather than a serious gaming playthrough. So I think that'll be a lot of fun, okay? And then on Monday, we get back to gameplay. I'll probably either have more Pokemon or possibly the conclusion of Final Fantasy 15, because I'm actually at the very end game of Final Fantasy 15 right now. And then Tuesday begins my multiplayer event with patrons. Now, I know I haven't had a chance to even set up the schedule yet for this multiplayer event because I've been so busy and I've been sick. I'm hoping that maybe tonight when I get home from doing errands and stuff, because tonight I have to go out. I'm going to dinner with Leanna for the one time a week that we get to do it. We get to have kind of like a mini date night, and then we're going out to do grocery shopping. So once I get home from that, if I get home early enough, I'm going to try to set up a rough schedule. The good news is, pretty much it's going to be pretty simple. People just want to play Overwatch and Battlefield, and that's it. I thought for sure with this upcoming Patrons multiplayer event, people would want to play other stuff, like Modern Warfare or Gears of War. No, none of that. Everyone's like, we're playing Overwatch or Battlefield. That's all people are interested in, which is pretty crazy. So that being said, it should be a fun event, but it might not be a very time-consuming event. I actually thought that it was going to take maybe a bunch of days. It doesn't look like it will. It looks like maybe 1 to 2 days this week, and then maybe on the weekend, one session, and that's it. And then maybe in early January, there may be 1 or 2 sessions, but it's going to be a much smaller event than originally I had anticipated. But the good news is that because of that, I'll be going back to ongoing playthroughs like Pokemon Moon. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be starting up with other 3DS games shortly. I'm going to be playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3DS, as well as Final Fantasy IV, as ongoing playthroughs starting in late December, early January, depending on, how it goes. Looks like it may be sooner rather than later. Okay. And if there's time, I may do something else. I don't want to promise this. Okay. I certainly don't want to promise this. But there may be 1 or 2 other things that I have in store for the month of January. We'll see how far I get with the other playthroughs, okay? Then also, this week is my year-end series. This week I'm going to be reviewing Final Fantasy 15, and once I've done reviewing that, I'm going to begin my year-end series starting with the most disappointing games of 2016 countdown, okay? And then it's going to be the fan-voted funniest moments of the year, and then it's going to be my Game of the Year awards. So all this stuff starting in the next week. What a crazy end of the year, right? It's going to be. It's going to be pretty interesting. So, I'm excited. I hope you're excited for the end of the year stuff, right? And it's going to be interesting. I just hope that my voice holds out, Oh, this fucking nasal drip is the worst, and I've had it my whole life, and the doctors can't do anything about it. It's the truth. I've talked to doctors about it. They're like, listen, there's no surgery that solves it. There's no, you decongest it, but all it does is basically makes it not as, I don't even know how to explain it. It doesn't solve it. So when I get sick, I actually get sicker than most people because of this. It's fucking annoying. I get symptoms that last weeks and weeks and weeks. Okay, everybody. So that's the deal. That's what's to expect with the schedule coming up, okay? Once again, I really don't want to go into too much with extended plugs. I will say thanks to Popsicolo for this amazing fan art you're seeing on the stream right now. I know, it's pretty silly. Yes, Popsicolo made this and posted it on the forum, so there you go. Honestly, you guys know all about the stuff you can do to help me out, including, Loot Crate, how I have the Loot Crate referral link and discount code, or I've talked about it until I was blue in the face. Twitter, KO Gaming, you know all about that. Patreon, yes, we are nearing the end of the month, only 8 days left in December, and Patreon, time is running out if you want to pledge to my Patreon for the month, okay? It is the biggest and best way that you can help me out. If you want me to keep doing this full time, you like what I do here on Twitch and on YouTube, Patreon is the way to go about it, okay? So, please consider pledging. If you haven't, not only are you contributing towards, the ability for me to keep doing this as a job, you also get personal perks, and you're contributing towards this Twitch and Chill Marathon in late January. So, check it out. Patreon.com/DarksidePhil. Of course, my girlfriend Leanna's business, The Black Current, right? You can check that out as well. Handmade glycerin soaps, wax tart melts, very high quality stuff. A great idea. Hey, it's post-Christmas. Maybe some of you got some extra in your stocking from Santa, and you're looking for something nice to spend money on. I would say The Black Current is good stuff. Okay, check it out. Don't take my word for it. Check out the website. You'll see tons of positive feedback from people over the almost 2 years she's been in operation now, okay? What else? That's really it. All the plugs, okay? The one thing I will say this is, I was talking with the stream chat earlier, and they gave me an idea for, like, a new slogan for Twitch. They're like, when you're watching me on Twitch, feel free to help in 2 different ways. Tips and bits. If you got any pointers for a game, you got any kinds of advice, especially if I'm playing a game like Pokemon or something else, or it's a playthrough where I've been away for a long time and I might need a little bit of, refreshing of my memory, you can always help me with tits, and of course, I said tits, didn't I? You can always help me with a nice big pair of tits. Always shove one in my face, it's always good. What I meant to say is tips. You can always help me with tips, but also bits, the cheering. The cheering on Twitch has actually added up pretty significantly, and it basically has made streaming on Twitch profitable for me. And a lot of people don't realize that, but between the new subs that I'm getting daily and the cheers with bits, it's been pretty good, which is why I've continued to stream daily on Twitch. Now, if it ever dries up, especially, now, listen to my voice, I may consider not streaming every single day. In fact, it was a serious discussion, just a few weeks ago, that I should reduce the amount that I live stream, because it was just fan service. It wasn't profitable, and it was taking away from people watching the videos on YouTube. But hey, if people are going to continue to watch and cheer with bits and sub and everything, and it still remains profitable, then I'll keep doing it daily, okay? So, thank you to those who are here daily for the streams. Thanks to those who have been cheering. Tips and bits. Gameplay tips and cheering bits is how you can help me, okay? Or tits. You want to show me some tits, too, okay. Alright, everyone. Well, we're going to get started momentarily here. I don't know how today's stream is going to go. You hear my voice. You hear, it's annoying. But it is what it is. It's life, right? I must get through this. Hopefully another week or two, and the symptoms will finally be freaking gone. Alright. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We're going to get started. Appreciate your patience. And, alright, let's do this, alright? Pokemon Moon returning, finally, for the first time in weeks. Let's do it. Here we go.